Hello YouTube, this is Financial Ben from thefinancialsurvivalist.com. Checking in because I'm actually building the chicken coop now. Started and did kind of an emergency thing last night. Check out that video, I'll post a link right down there. But today I want to get something more permanent. And I actually thought it was awesome because the chickens roosted on top of that wall, which is about a 4-foot wall. But anyway, so something I realized last night as I finished up my video is that this board's slippery. I gotta put horizontal slats on it so that the chickens won't slip up. I also realized that the door, if I put a ramp up to the top of this door right here, then it's just holding the door open right now, see? Then I wouldn't be able to open the door. So I'm gonna build a ramp, and it'll have a block underneath it right there somehow, and that way the door will be able to close and open freely, and this ramp will just be permanent, and then they'll be able to step up there. And then I can nail a board to the back of that board to function like a horizontal 2x4 to function as a step up into there so they can step down. Hopefully that'll work. I'm gonna try it and see what happens. The chicken coop, I'm building a wall right here. This is gonna be I bought 3-foot chicken wire, and so these are 3-foot sections between the walls. Let me step back so you can get a better view. And so I'm gonna put up the chicken wire right there. I got my roost already set up so they can roost on this little board here, and then the nesting boxes are gonna stack in this corner hopefully. Anyway, here are my chickens. They survived the night. We're in the exact same place I left them last night. I found their own way into the barn as it got dark, which was really nice. I got kind of a temporary feeder and waterer set up. I got something more permanent coming today. Anyway, so just checking in. I'll check in just a sec with you to tell you a little bit more and see how it's going. Keep in mind, I've never had chickens before. I don't know what I'm doing. So I'm not a professional. I'm just showing you what I'm doing. You can tell me what I'm doing wrong. I'd love that because then I can fix it. Stuff is fun to work with, eh? I keep catching on random nails. That's not good. I'll have to fix all these random nails, right? Oh, I missed. I missed again. So the first piece of chicken wire is in. It's definitely not perfect, and it's not the prettiest thing I've ever seen, but I think it'll work. I ended up, because there was about a 1-inch gap between here and the end of the barn, I just put these furring strips, I think that's what they're called, to connect it. I'm going to put another board up there to connect this gap right here, and then I'll move on to these pieces. And of course I have to finish the door, otherwise the chickens don't have a way to get in or out. And that's kind of important. Alright guys, I spent all day, well not all day, it's probably like 2 o'clock, 2:16. Anyway, I spent most of the day, started at like 8 a.m. building this chicken coop, and it's fairly done, fairly. As you can see, I put up the rest of the chicken wire, chicken mesh thing, and I put it all the way around, even on the back side over here. And like I said, it's not the prettiest thing I've ever seen. My buddy Bentley, he definitely has a nicer coop, but I'm building it into a old crappy barn. It's a nesting box, and we got our first eggs. Question I have for YouTube is, if I move the eggs up here, will that encourage them to nest in the nesting box? I have no clue. I'm gonna put a little hook chain thing there so they can't open it and get out that way. Alright, and I'll take you around. So I realized that to put a stepping block out here, like I said I was gonna do, I still have to figure out a way to close it. So I rigged this up. It's a little chain with a hook on a nail, comes down, and now they have a ramp to get out. And when I put it up, just grab the right chain end, hook it on this nail, and then I open the door, and I have another chain here to hook on a nail and keep the door closed right there. But you open up the door, and I did this ramp right there, and they have gone in and out of the coop several times, so that's encouraging. This is the nesting boxes from inside, and the chickens. Anyway, I still have to get some decent bedding. One of my friends said that they're going to bring a rabbit with a water bottle and some food, so probably put it up there. My concern is these guys keep on chilling underneath the rabbit cages, so I don't want them to get pooped on. I'll have to figure that out. Anyway, water and coop. This is Financial Ben from the financialsurvivalist.com, and I will give you another video. You can click the link right there. If it's not there, it's because I haven't made it yet. But there's a link right there on on the automatic watering system that I'm going to set up. It'll be pretty cool. I'm excited. And thanks for watching.